Good afternoon, everybody. It is Monday. I've been making my videos not on the weekend. Anyway, I think it's like 7. No, it's not that late. It's like 6 o'clock or something like that. Anyway, it was hot today. Oh my God, it got in the 90s. So we went from freezing temperatures the week before to like 80s all this past week. So I got a lot of stuff that happened that had to be pulled out. Okay, as you can see, we still got a bunch of tree seeds everywhere. Look at that mess. We haven't even bothered with trying to get rid of them because if you can see the tree, it's just like whatever. As you see, there's nothing in here anymore. I just have at the top. That's watermelon I'm trying to start. Anyway, my sister's friend, Belinda's friend's auntie moved and we got some pots. And by we, I mean me, really, because Donnie don't care about that. There's my lavender. My other piece died. I cut it wrong. I think it probably would have stayed alive if I hadn't chopped it to death, because this is coming back on dead parts, so it would have worked. And there's my blue hydrangea. Potatoes. Look at how tall they got from the last. If you look at the last video, oh my goodness, these potatoes are just huge. And they got a little bit of seeds sprinkled on them. I planted my tomatillos. This one I just planted yesterday. I haven't put any wood chips on it. But I also put nasturtiums with it. I didn't look. I know you can put nasturtiums with tomatoes. So I just assumed they could go with tomatillos. My other tomatillo has onions in it. So I got a bunch of onions around this one. And more tree seeds. Those are just for you. This is my big patch of nothingness. I threw a bunch of clovers and sunflower seeds out here. And maybe the squirrels ate up the sunflower seeds. But it's a bunch of random weedy things that I don't know what they are. Maybe I'll get them identified. I don't even know if y'all can hear me with this air conditioner. See those little guys right there? Those are sunflowers. Sunflowers. And remember I told you guys about that morning glory that I was going to give to the neighbor? There it is. I put in a pot. And I'm going to hammer nails across here. And then it's going to go up there. So hopefully it'll just cover up all of that. What I did do, if you can see, there's 3 sticks. Each one I planted. Well, if I walk over, I have to walk over this little bridge here. But if you can tell, let's get my hand out the way. See that little dude right there? I planted some more. Because I'll show you why in a minute. Just remind me to tell you about the other morning glories. Here's my tomatoes. See, this one is all leafy curled up. I think it'll be okay when it cools off, because it's kind of hot. And there's a nasturtium. I got onions in here too. Same thing. I got nasturtium in this one. This tomato don't care. It's a boss. I don't know what's going on with the other tomato. Anyway, nasturtium and onions. Onion. Check this out. A dang on squirrel had dug in here, so I forgot to put my hot pepper in there. Marigold. Probably a tree. Clovers. Just random clovers. I'm gonna leave them in there. Marigold. But this right here, that's my clematis. And I put this wonderful thing here for my clematis to grow up. So hopefully we'll have a nice vining clematis soon. Some sort of weedy thing. I don't know what that is. Anyway, Here's my cabbage, whatever the hell it is, that's just bolted all over the place. I think I'm just letting it flower, just for the pretty flower. And then there's my kale. And right here, I planted, believe it or not, 36 beans. I'm really surprised at how much room I have. Let me step back. Y'all gonna be tripping. Look how big this bed is. That is what 36 beans is. This is nothing. So I got room to plant even more beans. And there's one coming up. Yay. Oh, I just see it now. There's one right there. So it's dry. I gotta water it. It's so hot. I have to water everything every day. This is I took out all the mustard greens because they were getting ready to bolt. Donnie ate them. This is Donnie's lettuce. This was his bed of food. I took spinach out too. So the lettuce will be the next thing to be shooting up flowers if we not careful. That's clover. There's some weeds in this bed too. But that's clover. I actually made him take a bite of it. And I was like, look, it's lemony. And I don't know if he put it in the salad or not. I try to force him to put extra stuff. Try to teach him to eat dandelions, but he ain't on that noise. No. I planted my 5 peppers. I actually had 6, but I gave one to my neighbor because she said that she wanted to grow things. Uh-oh. I see an onion out of place. I'm trying to see if somebody dug that up. I think I just didn't plant that one, and it's just laying there. All right, y'all remind me to get that onion. See, it's just sitting there. Y'all know how many onions I got. I can't keep track of all these damn onions. Look at these right here. They're doing great. My one little wayward onion down here, the one I grew from a seed, a Walla Walla onion. You know, whatever. And all around the peppers. Onion, 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 onion. This is my yard that would freak out that lady over there. She would not like having her yard that way. I pulled out all of my bok choy from here, and I'm quite sure that my broccoli is gonna bolt because broccoli is like the hardest brassica to grow. I think cauliflower is bad too. I'm not even gonna try. And these big old things, I think, are my Brussels sprouts. I don't know. It's labels in there. I ain't looking. I did get in there and dig out a whole bunch of weeds and stuff that was growing since I had to dig other stuff. Here's my cabbage. Cabbage. That's how you sneak in a cuss word. Oh, here we go. Look at my pride and joy, y'all. Look how tall these Bachelor Buttons are. Oh my goodness. I don't know how to really give you the perspective, but my Bachelor Buttons are super tall. I keep looking outside the camera, and so I'm looking at it and you guys can't see it, but they go all the way down there in this whole bed. It's other stuff in here, but you can't really, I don't know, you can't see it yet. But you're going to be seeing a bunch of trees soon. I ain't never going to let it go about these damn tree seeds. I can't believe how many tree seeds. Oh, it's a worm. Oh, get in there, worm. We're going to catch you. Oh, he found his way. Oh, no. So this is what I do with worms, y'all. Oh, don't run. Wait, dude. I'm trying to help you. There you go. I dig a hole for him. And for some reason, he not finding that a friendly area to go. I don't know how he got out. Dude. Don't freak out. Look, I am get in there. Oh, okay. Well, that worm, let's pretend like I saved him. Anyway, he's still crawling around. This is where I buried beans. Hopefully I didn't just dig them up. It's these little white beans that my son got for some kind of project he's doing. And I don't, oh. You know what, worm? As soon as I walk away, your life in danger. I'm sorry, it's not wet enough down here. Uh-oh. Says my device is too hot. I'm gonna give my phone just a break for a second. Oops, let's change the orientation. Okay. Alright, well, my last video, my thing was too hot. So, I guess maybe because I was taking too long trying to save a worm. I don't know. Anyway, this is where my son's white beans are buried, and I don't see any coming up yet. It was just kind of a thing that he had. You'll see that. I'm just going to connect the two videos together. Or, what I'm going to do is have Liz do it. Or, I'm going to have part 1 and part 2. We're going to figure that out. Anyway, so here's my onions down here doing great. As my millions and millions of onions I want to do. Let me move my, I don't know if y'all can hear me because I'm covering up the speaker. But these little weirdos, those are my garlic. And I pulled those from garlic that I had in the kitchen. So I don't expect them to do right. But whatevers. Alright, and here's my other little patch. This is where the wind always is. But, oh, something touching my leg. There's my strawberries. I think I'm actually going to get a strawberry. I think that's going to turn into a strawberry. And what tends to happen over here, the birds eat the fruit. So I don't never really get a chance to have it. And that makes Donnie very upset because he really wants the fruit. I just kind of like the nature. See this gigantic strawberry? At least it's shot out. Look, it's shooting out stuff. And then there's another one. And here's some more daggone Bachelor Buttons, I think. The strawberry is ridiculous. Anyway, here's my grapevine. Every year something makes a nest in it, so we're gonna... Oh, y'all. I'm too fat for this. Okay, so... I don't know what I'm trying to say. It's hot out here. Y'all know how I get when it's hot outside. Oh my God. Anyway, I replanted my beautiful petunias. They kind of like candy canes. Or like those mints that your mama kept, or your grandma kept in the bottom of her purse for church. And so while she was searching for those mints to give you, she was either looking at her purse to get a mint or to get a comb to hit you with because you wasn't paying attention. So you would hope that she would be coming out of her purse with one of them red and white things and not getting ready to hit you with that big brown brush. Y'all remember that big brown, clear brown brush? Woo! I used to hear people get cracked in the forehead with those. Y'all, you shouldn't hit your kids. The lesson of today is don't hit your children. You can discipline in a multitude of ways without violence. Ting! Anyway, here's my snap peas. I crammed the sunflower in between there. We'll see if it pushed these things apart. These are Kentucky Wonder Beans. And I got one popping up right here. Ain't nothing over here yet. That's gonna be the watermelon, I believe. And I don't even know if I walked over here and showed y'all this already. So y'all gonna have to bear with me. And hit a repeat. This right here is my asparagus beans, and all 4 of them have come up. There's a whole lot of nothing in here, and it looks delightful. And right here is my cucumber. I planted those like a couple days ago. That's one thing about cucumbers. They come right up. And watermelons do not. So, there you go, people. My watermelons are going to sprout at the end of watermelon season. I think that's actually everything. I mean, it's really nothing to talk about so much. I'm mad because I paused my video. I shouldn't have cut my phone off. I don't know how to operate technology, so. Oh, I'm back around to this noisy air conditioner. You know what? I'm complaining about how hot it is, but thank God I can go in the house. So, one of these days, y'all gonna see that it's swept up out here. Anyway, that's my salad that I haven't been picking from. It might sprout too. Oh, check this dude out. I'll hold my camera funny. I can't see. That's from the kitchen onion, so I already chopped one off. Trying to get it before it turned into a flower. They taste good. Even with that whole big hefty branch on there. You just chop that branch off and you eat it. Eat it good. I think this is it, y'all. I think I'm done saying stupid shit for the day. And there's a car that don't belong to us. Long story. You guys have a beautiful afternoon. May you all stay in comfortable temperatures, be it hot or cold, and not be sweating or shivering your boxers off or your panties or whatever you may be wearing. And y'all have a beautiful day. Bye.